Hi, welcome to Rugby Uncovered. I'm Tom Nash. With an important game at home to Saracens women approaching on Saturday, February the 15th, we were at Richmond Athletic Ground in southwest London for the women's training session. Fullback and wing Louise Burgess has just arrived from Bournemouth, where she travels from regularly 3 times a week. Louise, I don't know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock at Richmond Athletic Ground. You have made your way up from the West Country, I understand, for a training session.
I have, yeah. I've just come up from Bournemouth via Andover to share lifts with Ro Burnfield, our captain, who normally drives us, but today lost her car key, I think feeding the cows on the farm. So, yeah, I've driven us up. So, yeah, the journey was quite good, not too much traffic.
So, never mind Saturday and Sunday, but you are doing this twice a week?
Yes, so 3 times a week when we've got games. So, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. I mean, there's times, where if I can't make it, our coaches are great and they say, don't worry, just get a gym session done down in Bournemouth, if I get late with work or whatnot. So, but generally, 3 times a week at the moment.
But spending time with your teammates obviously is critical to this whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to be here to know what you've got to do on the pitch. So, definitely it's worth it, I think.
During the day in Bournemouth, what are you doing?
So I work for Bournemouth University and then I'm doing a PhD as well. So, my day is kind of 8 till 4 at work, and then I run my PhD studies after work on the days we don't have training. And then the days that we do have training, I leave work straight away at 4 to get up here to try and get a gym session in before we start training. So that's my week pretty much.
Ideally, the club would be 5 minutes down the road from Bournemouth University.
Ideally, the club would be a lot closer. Unfortunately, there isn't any Premiership clubs down that way at the moment. I played for a champion side team previously. That was about 45 minutes away. So I've kind of got used to having to travel for rugby, and it's just the way it is at the moment. So, yeah.
What is it you do at the university?
So I work in an orthopaedic research centre. So we work lots with patients at the local hospital, kind of running studies, looking at hip and knee replacements and how we can improve those procedures for patients. So it's quite a broad job. Some days I'm testing in a lab, some days I'm writing up studies. You're at the hospital, you're at a leisure centre. So it's good. I really like it.
And your PhD is connected with all that work?
Yeah, so my PhD is actually funded by my job, so it's kind of like part of my professional development. So I'm looking at adults with hip arthritis, differences in their strength on either side of their legs and how we can improve that if they go on to have a hip replacement and how to accelerate their recovery.
And how long have you been doing this travelling between Bournemouth and Richmond?
I just started here in September. Well, I started here in June, so this is my first season. So I've been coming up since pre-season started, June time.
And tonight, what will you be doing?
Tonight we're getting ready to play Saracens at the weekend, so we've got a team meeting first thing to talk about our plan for the weekend. We know we've got another storm coming, so we've got to think about our game there, how we consider that in our play, and then we're going to go out, and I think we've got about an hour session just doing team run-throughs mostly and getting ourselves in the best position we can be to face Saracens at the weekend.
And is the analysis you do, the video analysis you do, is that a regular thing?
Yeah. So after every game, we have a great analysis guy actually who goes through and tags every game with individual feedback, so we know there's no hiding. If you dropped a ball, it says knock on then your name. So you watch that whole game back, you work out where you've gone wrong, and then we look at it as a team and we highlight key strengths or key weaknesses that we need to focus on going into the next game. So I think it's a really important part of the development here.
So the session on the pitch after the analysis looks at what you have just studied?
Yeah, essentially, yep. So Luke will normally clip a few bits where we've made the same mistake several times. So it could be something to do with our line speed, it could be something to do with our structure, and then that will feed into the session that we train in that evening. So it's a great tool to have, and we're really lucky to have that.
And you're going back to Bournemouth tonight?
I am, hopefully, if the M3 is still open. Be back. I normally get back around 11:30, so it's kind of like a straight to bed, and then just get up early and get ready for work the next day. So, that's the plan.
Fantastic, well done. Have a brilliant session tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much, cheers.
This has been Tom Nash, Rugby Uncovered. We look forward to your company soon.